So anyone that watched the last video, you'll remember this particular drone. I said I was not going to repair it. Well, if you look here, it's fully repaired. And I mean, it works completely, it flies and stuff now. And just to give you an idea of what it looked like before, here's some of the broken parts I had to replace. I did have to replace the ESC, the compass, all the motors, because the compass wampus, they're no longer straight anymore. All the shafts are bent, and the housing and so forth, they're shot. So I ended up having a, another spare parts one I had to buy and take the parts from those to make essentially one good one. And that one had a locked core board. And thankfully I had that core board as well, because it also had another problem. That was with the gimbal, which I originally thought was good. Wasn't. The camera on this is completely shorted internally. And I know that because it gets very hot, and took some components on the core board, which I had to troubleshoot. I had to take the shields off, troubleshoot, replace some components, and I was able to get that working completely. And I took the 4K camera I had laying around, which it has on there now, and I put that on there, and yes, I did calibrate the gimbal, and so I did the linear and Hall calibration and stuff. So it's fully functional. And whoa, this was a process, because like I said, even though I got all this, replaced all the broken pieces, I didn't realize the camera itself was actually bad. And unfortunately, when I powered it on, it immediately took components on the core board completely out and was giving me downward sensor, no image or nothing. So I ended up having replaced the gimbal and camera assembly from another one and repair the core board, which is under here. I got the stuff on there right now so it doesn't overheat and stuff. But either way it goes, she's fully functional and flying. And I'll go show you on the remote control there. Yes, it is gonna give me now, of course, the gimbal IMU data error, which is 40021. And then of course the gimbal calibration error, 40011. And that's normal because I went ahead and using a different camera from another one that's not to that core board, which I will fix this. I'm actually gonna fix those error codes, so it will be gone too as well. I just only did the calibration for now, so I can get a center. It's not overheating the gimbal motors and stuff like that. But she is flight ready, it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you it flying. So here it is powered on, and I'm gonna go ahead and start it, and then you'll see it hover a little bit for that it is actually working. So we'll start the motors. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and hover it a little bit, and we'll just leave it there. And you can see there, she is hovering nicely. It's nice and stable because I did all the calibration and stuff. It's not even in GPS, it's in altitude mode right now. And she is flying nicely, nice and stable, and that's the way it should be. So she is gonna live to see and fly another day. So what I said that last video, that oh, it wasn't ever gonna fly again, I was gonna use it for parts, well, I went ahead and decided to fix it. So it is fully repaired now. And here you go. And we'll go do 360 just to point the camera at us. And there you go. And you can see there, she is very nice and stable. So it came out perfect. All right, we're going to take it down and land it. You can see there, it shuts down as it's supposed to right away. So this drone repair was a success. So went ahead and finished all repairs, including the full calibration on all the motors, the gimbal assembly, and also repaired the serial for the new camera to the actual core board and stuff like that. I would share the software if I could, but it is custom software that would get the guy in trouble if I were to share it. But it did remove all the error codes though, so there is no error codes as you can see. Of course, it's saying to update the firmware because I had to roll it back and so forth. Hence why I have the fan right next to it, because I had to keep it cool while I was doing the, rollback and then re-upgrading the firmware and all that. But either way it goes, she is fully repaired now. So it went from being all smashed up with all the motors bent and you know, the ESC cracked and everything to a fully functional drone. And yes, I did test fly it outside actually earlier. I actually flew it about 1.5 miles or so and did a return to home to test to make sure GPS and everything's working correctly, and she flies beautifully, and the gimbal, as you can see, is nice and center. And if I go ahead and move it, you can see there it moves great now, so it's fully working. And you can see there, no more errors, which is more important than anything. All the error codes are gone now, so there you go. And this concludes the video for the DJI Mini 2 SE. Here's the Mini 2 SE that was completely destroyed. And I mean, when completely destroyed, watch the first video of this, and you'll see that the actual IMU and compass board was completely cracked and destroyed. The actual ESC, the chip was to the die and completely cracked. It took a hard impact. All 4 motors were bent and everything. And now, you can see there, it's hovering by itself, literally with no hands on the control at all whatsoever. You can also see there, too, that there's no error codes whatsoever. Yep, this one was fully repaired and was very successful. So you can see there it's hovering nicely. And we'll go ahead and aim the camera towards us there. And there you go. And even though it does say Mini 2, it's actually because the arms and the body and everything was from a Mini 2. So you can call it a Frankenstein if you want. But there you go. She is hovering nicely on GPS by itself. And then we'll go and even, you know, do a 360. Why not? Alright. You see the rear end of it? Yeah, it gets a little bit of a drift, but it is nice. It is kind of windy too a little bit. But either way it goes, it is hovering there nicely. So this concludes the video of the actual DJI Mini 2 SE repair.